Think you know Africa? Think again, because Angola doesn't play by the rules. One minute you're watching elephants stomp across the plains. The next you're standing in a ghost town where sand pours through the windows of abandoned homes. Most travelers skip right past Angola. And that's exactly why it's so mind-blowing. This is a country where nature is raw, cities are electric, and the past is still written in the walls. These are the top 10 places to visit in Angola, and if you're not already booking a flight by the end of this video, you will be. Number 10, Luanda, the billionaire city of Africa. Let's start at the top, literally. Luanda is one of the most expensive cities on Earth. Yes, you heard that right. Here, glass skyscrapers line the Atlantic coast, oil wealth fuels the skyline, and yachts drift across Luanda Bay. But look closer, and you'll see the layers. Colonial Portuguese buildings crumble just blocks from five-star hotels. Street food vendors line marble shopping plazas, and just off the coast, Ilha de Luanda, a thin strip of land with golden beaches, wild nightlife, and food that hits harder than the price tags. Fortaleza de São Miguel, or St. Michael Fortress, was a Portuguese fortress built in 1576 in the Ingombota district of Luanda, Angola. During Dutch rule in Angola between 1641 and 1648, the fort was known as Fort Aardenburg. Inside the fort, elaborate ceramic tiles tell the story of Angola from early years. Today, it holds the Museum of the Armed Forces. Between 1938 and 1958, it held the Museu d'Angola. Until that was relocated, the fort was renamed and adapted as the Museu Nacional de Historia Militar. But beyond the glitz and chaos of Luanda, something wild is waiting to be rediscovered. Number 9, Kissama National Park, where the wild came back. Once devastated by civil war, Kissama National Park is a living comeback story. The park is approximately 70 kilometers from Luanda, the Angolan capital. The park covers 3 million acres, 12,000 square kilometers, more than twice the size of the US state of Rhode Island. After decades of silence, helicopters airlifted elephants, giraffes, and zebras back into the region. Now, the savannas rumble with life once again. It's not just a safari, it's a revival. You're not just watching wildlife, you're watching history rewrite itself. But if you think a wild park is intense, imagine a town completely consumed by the desert. Number 8, Kolmanskop, Namib Border. The ghost town swallowed by sand. Okay, technically, this one leans across the Namibian border, but it's a must-see for anyone near southern Angola. Kolmanskop was once a diamond-fueled boomtown built by Germans. It was a lavish German-style diamond mining town founded in 1908 after railway worker Zacharias Lewala discovered gems, quickly growing to include a hospital with Africa's first X-ray machine, ice factory, power station, bowling alley, and tram system. Wealth rapidly dried up after richer diamond fields were found further south, leading to its abandonment by the 1950s, and its current status as an eerie, sand-filled ghost town, visited by tourists and photographers. Now, it's a ghost city, frozen in time. The desert took it back, room by room, stair by stair. Sand floods through doorways. Wallpaper peels in rooms where pianos once played. It looks like the apocalypse, but weirder. It's haunting, beautiful, and completely surreal. But Angola has its own ancient ruins, and they come with royalty. 7. Mabanza Congo, the kingdom still standing. Before Angola, before colonization, there was the Kingdom of Congo, and its capital, Mabanza Congo, still stands, barely touched by time. This was once one of Africa's most powerful empires. Mabanza Congo was the political and spiritual capital of the once mighty Kingdom of Congo. The kingdom existed from 1390–1914. It covered northern Angola, present-day DR Congo, and Gabon. The city is now in ruins and was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2017. Today, you can walk its royal roads, explore the ruins of cathedrals built in the 1500s, and visit sacred kings' tombs buried deep in the soil. It's more than ruins, it's spiritual, revered, and eerily quiet. But just when the past settles in, the land splits open. 6. Tundavala Gap, the Giant's Edge. At the edge of the city of Lubango, there's a place where the earth just drops. This is the Tundavala Gap, a gaping canyon that plunges nearly 1,000 meters down. The cliffs are sharp, the winds are strong, and the views, they'll stop your heart. You're standing on the edge of Angola's Grand Canyon, watching the clouds swirl beneath your feet, and perched not far from that dizzying drop, a statue watches it all. 5. Cristo Ray, the guardian of Lubango. You've seen the Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio, but did you know Angola has its own version? Built by Portuguese settlers, the Cristo Ray of Lubango stands tall over the mountains, arms wide, face stoic, eyes cast over the city. Whether you believe or not, the energy here is heavy. The wind howls, the mountains echo, the view is hypnotic. But if you're craving power that doesn't stand still, how about a waterfall the size of a skyscraper? 4. Kandela Falls, the roaring beast. Meet Kandela Falls, Angola's thundering giant. At 105 meters tall and over 400 meters wide, this is one of Africa's largest waterfalls. It doesn't just fall, it crashes. The ground shakes. The mist rises like smoke. And the best part? Unlike Victoria Falls or Niagara, there's no crowd here. Just you, the jungle, and the thunder of falling water. But beyond water and rock, the land begins to whisper old legends. Number 3, Pedras Negris, the black rocks of Pungo and Dongo. In the north-central plains, massive black monoliths rise from the earth like ancient guardians. These are the Pedras Negris, the black rocks of Angola. Some say they're volcanic relics, others say they're petrified warriors. What's certain? They've witnessed centuries of conflict, worship, and folklore. Climb them, touch them, you'll feel it too. Something ancient lives here. And just when it feels too mystical to be real, the world disappears into silence. Number 2, Iona National Park, the silent wilderness. Angola's largest national park is also its most mysterious. Tucked into the southwest, Iona National Park stretches across dunes, salt flats, and stone deserts that look more like Mars than Earth. You'll find rare antelope, ancient rock art, and landscapes so vast they swallow you whole. And the best part? Almost nobody goes there. It's wild, isolated, and dangerous in the most beautiful way possible. But there's still one place left, where roads twist like snakes, and the air gets thinner the higher you climb. Number 1, Serra da Leba Pass, the road you won't believe exists. Deep in Angola's highlands lies the Serra da Leba Pass, a road so winding it looks fake. The switchbacks cut through cliffs with surgical precision. Fog rolls in unexpectedly, blanketing the road in mystery. Every turn reveals a new drop, a new peak, a new reason to pull over and just stare. It's often called the most beautiful road in Africa, and once you drive it, you'll never forget it. In Angola, you've got billion-dollar cities, abandoned ghost towns, living kingdoms, roaring waterfalls, and roads that literally defy logic. This isn't your typical travel destination. It's the adventure most people don't even know exists. Which of these places blew your mind the most? Drop it in the comments. And if you're still sleeping on Angola, you might want to wake up. Because the world's best kept secrets, they're not in Paris, they're not in Bali. They're waiting right here in Angola